And last angle I'm going to hit this from is the oversoul, or the higher. Sort of talking about the oversoul, also the higher self, but just kind of all vaguely conflating them for the purposes of this 3-minute talk. So Thoreau talked about the oversoul. Apparently, I didn't know that's where that came from until recently. But basically, this idea that we have a higher self that drives everything we do, that we are authoring our own reality in real time, which I think relates to the concept of personal daemon and also holy guardian angel. Perhaps there's some overlap with guardian angel itself, just like in the biblical rote, but I think that's different. That's more like spirit guides. Okay. I would say, I think that on the other side and on the, in the astral realm, or, in the very high astral mental realm, yeah, we're something else. And what shows in reality, the shadows on the cave wall, one way of interpreting that, is the product of our intentions, graded through many levels of material filtration, or further levels of materialization. So, and the other thing is, it's not all independent. It's not like, because I've had some experience of this high spiritual level. Basically, at that level, you're not immune to, the actions of the other higher selves. So this is maybe a semi-Crowleyan view of, like, on the other side we're all gods, other side, higher side. I don't know, it's an obtuse thing. No metaphor really feels that fitting. But in this higher paradigm of the self, it's almost like the gods are at war, but the gods are the reflections of you and others. And some people see this metaphorically, or rather, you're the reflection of it. Some people take this kind of thinking very metaphorically. Yeah, I personally don't. I don't know if I want to say that the God self is more real than I am, like, right now, but it's just, I think it's a different state of being. I see it as like the higher mind.